Alright, so welcome back to A Tale of Two Wastelands. I think last time we did some exploration around northern DC, the area immediately outside of DC, I think. It's hard to tell where the line actually is, but yeah, we did some area up there. I think we ended off around Bethesda Ruins. I think there might still be some stuff there we could explore, but I think for the most part we cleared that area out. Might have seen a Walter in the background there for a second, and yeah, he was actually missing, like from the game, straight up like gone. He wasn't dead because I just summoned him there. If he was dead, he would have been a body, so yeah, he was just missing. I had to use some console commands to bring him back because he should not be gone under any circumstances, and I don't feel like being screwed out of that just for some weird game glitch. But I think in canon we'll explain it as maybe Walter was visiting his he heard of our exploits and clearing out the path to Rivet City, and maybe he wanted to visit like his nephew or something there. Grand nephew, who knows. But Walter is here. Hey Walter.
Yeah, what is it?
Uh I have some scrap metal for you if you're interested.
I sure am, Sonny. What have you got for me?
I've got a whole bunch. Why don't you just take all of it off my hands?
Well, all right. Let me count out your caps.
That'll be it.
Well, back to work.
Yeah. He's pleasant to be around. We're slowly learning more and more from him, just on occasion, stopping up to visit here. I imagine Walter is probably one of Gideon's friends at this point, sort of like Jonas was, but definitely a different personality from Jonas. Definitely not as attached to Walter, to be honest, but still a friendly face, just like Lucas Sims. And what's her name down at the Brass Lantern? The lady that stands outside. You will notice that I do have the hunting shotgun equipped. I'll go over all of the weapons that I've switched out here. I think some changes to our setup was well warranted to help reduce the amount of weight we were carrying and to maximize our effectiveness while doing so. So I have the assault carbine because it's really good for taking on armored enemies. Like really, really good at that. DPS, but DPS that's able to rip through armor. Quite good. It isn't too heavy. The ammo is pretty heavy but manageable. I got rid of a few explosives because we can carry some stronger ones. We have the grenade rifle to compensate for that. Speaking of which, it is a grenade rifle. So obviously we're going to keep it on us at all times. We have the hunting shotgun, which I do vaguely remember talking a bit of smack about, saying that it might have been useless, but it is in fact a very good weapon if you use it right. And what I've been neglecting to do was use the different ammo types. You see, the base 12 gauge rounds are quite pitiful compared to the Magnum rounds. I think they might do just a touch more damage against unarmored enemies. But that being said, the 12 gauge rounds, they shoot 4 projectiles instead of 7. The damage is slightly increased, and the damage threshold uh, has a damage threshold modifier, which helps it get through enemies' armor. So from testing, that allows it to rip through radar armor just fine. And here we have this slug, which is a bit unique. It doesn't show its actual like damage modifier here, but what the slugs do are turn the 7 projectiles into one very strong projectile that is quite accurate. And compare that 42 damage to our sniper rifle, which is 39. It is doing more damage than our sniper. That being said, it won't be nearly as accurate, but we do meet the strength requirement for it, so that should help cancel some of that out. This is the ultimate go-to medium range weapon. And I really like that I discovered it can actually be of use to us, because I really like this weapon. It is heavy, though, so we have to watch out for that. We have the Silence 22 just to kill, like, rad roaches and... Not mole rats for the time being, but you get the idea. We have the sniper rifle here because it is quite effective at both medium and long range, and it can get through enemy armor. Same thing with the hunting shotgun slugs. It is a better DPS option than a lot of the things here. And we have quite a bit of ammo for it, so I think it'll be useful to us. And finally, we have Stab Happy, which... it's basically a backup. Let's be fair here. It weighs 1 pound. It does okay damage, but that's pretty much it. Just have a 1 damage knife in our inventory is much better than having nothing, in the event that we do run out of ammo, which we very much should not. What I think for this episode, what we're going to do is head on down to Williams Wharf. I think this is a safe area. I think this is where Grandma Sparkle is. Oh, that was spooky. And we have super mutants fighting against raiders again. Grandma Sparkle is right here. How do we want to interfere here? Because I don't want to leave Grandma Sparkle all alone with super mutants right there. Take a few shots. Those are quite strong super mutants. Okay. That's the lot of them. I think we've been in that coffee shop before. Sewer main line. Let's not go into the sewer. But I think what we're going to do for this episode is go down along this coast. I think Gideon might be thinking, hey, maybe our dad, did go down the coast that way. Maybe he swam across the river to escape the mutants. Maybe that's a possibility. Maybe he ended up along the coast of the river. It's a small possibility in his mind, but maybe it's true. We have another of those Talon Company. The ones that tried to kill us multiple times before. We can avoid them for now. It's so heavy. 11 pounds for a submachine gun. It has really good DPS against unarmored targets. That's its thing. But it is the exact opposite of what we need for this playthrough. For this place as a whole. That we might find one of those in Mojave, but I don't think it'll be much of use of us at any point. There's the coffee shop. I'll take a quick peek in, just in case it... Yeah, we did clear this area out. Seems very familiar to me. Okay. Anchorage War Memorial. Yeah, there should be a statue up there, but it's not loading in quite yet. Hello? There you are. We've been up there before. I think it was ghouls on their way to the underworld, which is on our map. The Museum of History is where it is. But we have this place here. I'm not sure what this is. I think this is a metro. Yeah. Okay. Arlington Metro. Ain't that something? And we have a scavenger attacking with a grenade rifle. I mean, we gotta help him at this point. I want the car to explode now that he's actually closing the distance. Please do not hit us with that. Hate to waste slugs on the likes of this. But yeah. It's just a super mutant just chasing down a mole rat with a sledgehammer. Hey. Hey, thanks for the help, by the way.
Yeah?
Yeah, maybe I could check your inventory?
Take a look. Welcome to godforsaken hellhole. Not much to look at, but it's all mine.
This guy gives sort of the vibes of a when you have the crazy Russian in like a TV show or something or a movie. He gives off that sort of vibes for me. It's not selling his weapon, which is unfortunate because it's very interesting to me. Tales of Chivalry. Chivalry? Chivalry? Chivalry. I think they're spelled different. I gotta admit, your inventory is kind of shit. It's not good. Oh, whatever. That'll be it, I guess.
Later.
Yeah. Is he just chilling on the dock? On the pier? I'm not sure what the difference is between the two. A dock and a pier. But, oh. Yeah. Pretty not great sleeping spot.
Yes, I can see you eyeing it.
Yeah. We'll mind our own business. Something going on over here. Mole rats. This is an excellent opportunity to test out the repellent stick. Come on. We did kill some of these before, but... Hello? What? Why are you running? Hello? Jesus. I mean, it works, right? Bro. I can't. I can't do that. It's just too silly. But I mean, it was working, right? It was propelling them. The moment we stopped chasing them, they just turned around and just looked at us angrily. Okay. This is kind of goofy. I think we need to get hits to the head here. I can't outrun a mole rat. This is so disappointing. Yeah, it's just really weird scripted stuff going on. But yeah. Do we want to take the high road or the low road here? I think there might be a very obvious ambush on top of that. And also... Who's that? I think that's a raider. Yeah, it's a raider. I think we might be screwed no matter what path we take, but... Take the shot here. Wood fruit. Yeah, in terms of... why I'm carrying so many guns as an explosives character, the answer is quite simple. It's that explosives are heavy, limited range, they are very powerful. That being said, I would have to carry much more of them than I already am to be able to justify using them as my primary weapon. It's not economical for either our weight. It's not justifiable for both weight and value and accessibility, even though they are very plentiful. It's a better option, I think, to use guns for low-intensity situations and explosives for everything else. I sneak up along this side. I think there's just one in here left. Yeah. The low zoom on this scope actually works to this weapon's benefit. Hey, people. Can leave that. 9mm is minimally useful. Intact garden gnome. This isn't one of the gnomes from the collection quest. Some bottle caps here. It's Radex. Ceramic dinner plate. A safe. Assault rifle here. Not worth taking. Simply does not deal enough DPS. 5mm is comparable to... quite comparable to the armor-piercing variant of 5.56. And, of course, the armor-piercing variants and all other variants, shall we say, are much rarer than the base variant. So, there's no real point in having that. Hi, this is Brotherhood of Steel? And not the you know, red guys either, red and black. Hi.
Name's Paladin Bale. What do you need, civilian?
Yeah. What is this place?
You're standing in front of the Citadel, headquarters to the Brotherhood of Steel, Capital Wasteland detachment.
I see. Maybe could I come in?
Negative. No super mutants, civilians, or traveling salesmen allowed. Which are you?
Yeah. I guess that's fair. This is sort of your base. I'll be going then.
Steel be with you.
It's very comforting to, you know, it's uneasy to be around the military types with such heavy armaments here. But that being said, it's also very relaxing or easing to see that, you know, there's a friendly person here, someone who's amicable and, you know, respectful of people with power armor and a minigun. Okay. These guys seem pretty lax about what's going on over here. Interesting. Just patrol is here. It seems that there's two different types of armor, one of which is more blocky and low-tech looking, and the other looks more spacey and futuristic.
Keep moving, Wastelander.
Huh. Yeah, let's keep with the shotgun here. Check out what was shooting. Oh, there's so many of them. We've seen what one person in power armor and a minigun can do, and this is, from what we can see, at least like a dozen of them just around this immediate area. The riverboat landing here. Okay. Step to the south. I want to avoid that immediate area for the time being. Maybe follow over here. There is a bit of lower density area. I'm just gonna straight up pretend that the riverboat landing does not exist. Because A, I don't want to roleplay it yet. Because it'd be like roleplaying something that we probably want to avoid for quite a long time. And something that Gideon would not even sign off on anytime soon. What is that? Hi? Okay, that thing is tough.
Like that?
Thankfully, sort of
That takes care of that.
brain dead. Yo, hey.
That thing would have killed us all without your help. Thanks. Listen, you may as well take this map. That's where we were headed. But that Deathclaw cured me of my itch for wasteland adventure.
A death claw.
I'm not looking for trouble. Or conversation either.
Understandable. Wastelander map. The Rock Creek Caverns with the notation Mirelurk King's Treasure Chamber. We've been there. We've already been there. Okay. Just handed us a map to a place we've already been. Alexandria Arms. Holy shit. Thing stands, what? 10, maybe 12 feet tall at its peak? Muscular as hell. Venous. Claws that are honestly about as long as our forearms. Our elbow to the tips of our fingers, actually. Horns like a devil. I think Gideon might associate this thing with the devil, but from the sound of it, this is a known creature in the wasteland, such that people can identify it as what it is. Huh. There's not any around. I mean, do we want to take its hand off as a trophy or something? I think we would. A keepsake for this beast that we just took down. I mean, he doesn't know what this thing is capable of on the attack, but it was slow and acting funny. Not sure if that's indicative of how it would usually act. This place over here, Alexandria Arms. I think I want to check out this red truck over here first. You have a door over there too. Jukeboxes. Okay, raiders, and they're equipped with something weird. That helmet was kind of funky looking. Okay, approach. Low and slow. The fuck you? Like, what? Oh. This is not a fun place. Okay, just get close to the wall. Oh. Do we have any regular Nuka-Cola? No, there was one in the truck. I just remember that that is actually a very good healing item. In times like this. I think our... We might benefit from some tactical placement here. Some explosives. Okay, we got one shot.
No need to hide. It'll all be over soon.
Yeah, not gonna take your word for it. Disarm this tripwire, even though I think that the tripwire has been sprung, the trap activated.
When you turn up, you're dead.
Let's take it nice and slow here. How do we want to do this? Disarm that mine just so we have a little bit more wiggle room. I think there really is only the one entrance. Maybe there's another on the other side, but... These people started shooting at us, and they're not friendly. You know what I think we should do? We have these stealth boys. Rare technology, but very potent. Let's just take a short time. Okay, that might have alerted us. Well, alerted them. Okay. Let's not waste time on this. Okay, nothing in there. Creeper along the side. Fuck you, it says. Jesus. Okay, we do have weapons for this. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, a baseball trap. We missed. Stick with the slugs for now, actually. Alright, shots to the head. I don't know if there's anyone lingering here. Okay. This is one of those circumstances. Actually, that's sort of a bad idea given how explosives work in this game. Okay. There are some still around here. Might be out back or something. I think it's safe for now. We're on the top floor? No. Back here. Another quick save. Come on. Duck and cover. What? What just happened? Did we just get hit with a mini nuke? What? Okay. Let's just go to the grenade rifle. Okay. Stim pack. Let's eat some food while we're here. Yeah, our perception is not great. Okay. That was just a 32 rifle. I thought they were using snipers. Okay, they have a sniper. No, they don't. Metal armor. I need to leave that behind. But what just killed us there? I have no clue. It's the weirdest thing. Just like the fact that these guys don't seem to have weapons. They dematerializing from their hands. Very odd. Yeah, we can take some comfort in knowing that these raiders won't be harming anyone else. Be safe. Gun cabinet. Easy. What are you? It's light armor. It's weird looking. Huh. Looks sort of like mining gear. Very odd place. Moonshine. 308. I think we can get our lockpick easily up to 25 here. There's some mentats. Yeah, okay. Got some stuff in here. Hydra, Jet, mentats, rebound, steady, turbo. Lot of goodies. Lot of goodies. Very easy lock here. They have a lot of chems. Noodles, ant bits. If it was in their fridge, it's probably fit for consumption. Just my, personal, humble opinion. But yeah, this is like a proper fortress. Its location. Okay. A workbench here and a jet underneath. Nothing I really want to do right now. Nothing I want to craft. You have an actual working sink. Although it is filled with radiation. Check for food down here. Cram. Cram. Cram, 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 cram. Wonderful cram. Okay, there's the Nuka-Cola. Huh. A lot of these mines blew up here. Yeah. This guy's still chilling around. Don't know why he didn't help us there, seeing as how we helped him. But, I don't know, maybe he lost his self-preservation. He regained his self-preservation instinct. Arlington Library. Oh, that's nice. Take your ammo. Gun's kind of useless, and that book is not of great value. Let's go over here, yeah. Explore this place. Whatever may be inside. Alexandria Arms. Okay. What? Let's find some cover. Dim the lights. Some Magnum moment.
Please, I'm sorry. I was just playing, I swear.
Yeah, that's not a game I like to play. That can't have all been done by him. There's gotta be some more. I don't think these are the well-armed type either. Maybe they're just in here with their regular gear. Like the kind we found at the Super Duper Mart. 2 Magnum shots to the torso should do it. And then that's wear off right by this skeleton. This is called Alexandria Arms, but it's strange that I don't even know what this part of the building is supposed to be. Headshot. Got Ripper Jack. It's always just these weird bloodstains where the bloodstains don't need to be. Skeletons seem to just been left here. Maybe they've been harvested and collected, who knows. They also look like they might have just been left here at the start of the war. If his dad came in this direction, then it might be a decent possibility that he too had been captured. It's hard to tell the origin of these skeletons here. There's a lot of them. Okay, they're laying on the beds here. Unless these raiders are into some pretty freaky stuff, I don't think that many skeletons have been harvested. That's a lot of tin cans. And milk bottles and a fan. That's 2 beds in here. Skeletons just sort of chilling. It's almost like those cages are designed to be the exact size where you wouldn't be able to stand up, or you'd be able to move and wiggle around and, you know, not suffer permanent skeletal damage, but also enough that, Are you kidding me right now? Okay.
Hiding from me? You better hope I don't find you.
That looks like a double barrel shotgun.
Fresh meat.
And I did say we were a little afraid of how it might be to be on the receiving end of that.
God damn it!
Get away. Yeah. There's the double barrel shotgun. Yeah, I do have some rounds of our own now. Got off of him. I think this is a door that leads to the lobby. Yeah, as expected. Looks to be some supplies here. Guns and bullets. Ignore the magazine. Average lock door, average lock terminal. It's our science 30. Programmer's Digest, let's do it. There's bound to be some good stuff behind there. Trusting, yeah. I've hacked probably like, what, 15 terminals so far? And I've had at least like 3 or 4 instant opens. Disengage the lock. Duct tape, quantum, dirty water. Let's leave the dirty water behind. I think we have a good bit of water on us. What do bones smell like? What do, like, really old bones smell like? Dust? I don't imagine they'd have much smell. For some reason, I thought they might smell like dental paste, but just for a moment there, popped into my mind. Okay. So that loops back into that other hallway. This to be the kitchen area. It's like some large business office. Like Alexandria Arms implies arms company, weapons company. And that is strange because none of the raiders here appear to be very well armed. Maybe this place was raided a long time ago. And maybe, you know, there isn't good stuff to find here anymore. Or maybe they just haven't cracked the nut, so to speak. Tough nut to crack. Milk the bottles. You gotta have some clutter other than tin cans. And coffee mugs and clipboards. It's really just set dressing. But that's okay. That, we found... Oh, we didn't, actually. Pre-war book. An elevator that does not seem like it would ever work ever again. It's strange why they weren't really guarding the entrance. Maybe they just expected all these skeletons and bodies to be sufficient. But apparently they weren't. Not for us, at least. More tin cans. Were we just in here? I think we were. Hold on, let me check the map. Is that it? I think that might be it. Huh. That's the case. This is a very empty seeming building. A very odd one, too. All right. I can check the wiki real quick. I can do that. Because this area seems eerily empty for what I think it should be. Alright, I can check the wiki. Yeah, I think that's it. So we clear out this area of only, what, 5, 6 raiders? And That's it? It's odd. Not gonna sleep in a bed with a skeleton or a bloodstain. You seem good. Actually, now there is something that I've been neglecting. Is that there is the well-rested bonus, and I think I should be taking advantage of that more. So if you sleep in a bed a good bed, shall we say, for any period of time, then you get an experience bonus. And I just keep forgetting to do that. We have a nice looking bed here. Stained by who knows. Doesn't look to be bodily fluids. Looks to be a lot of dust and maybe a little bit of mold. We'll throw the sheets off and take a quick nap here. Now well rested. 6 in the morning. Ready to head on out. Does that appear in the status menu? Facts. Well rested. Plus 10% experience. Duct tape. Yes, please. Wrench. We'll take that. Need to remember to pick up these specific items here. Now there is one very good perk that... Do we have that yet? No. There is one very good perk that we basically need for this character concept. There is no justifying us not using it. And that perk is a very good one if you have specific types of items. If you collect a lot of those items, you can make some really good stuff. And yeah, duct tape is one of those things. So we're going to keep an eye out for duct tape. We have that other building, library. Oh,
Hold it. This area is under the authority of the Brotherhood of Steel. Leave immediately.
Sorry, just please calm down. I was just exploring.
You're awfully brave to be walking around down here by yourself. Are you scavenging the ruins?
Yeah. I use whatever I can find. Same as anyone.
So it goes with all of us. Perhaps we can be of use to one another. I am Senior Scribe Yearling, Order of the Word. I have a proposal for you, if you're interested.
Yeah. Sure. We're canonically we're standing up at this point. Yeah. Tell me more.
Good. My task here is to collect the written works of those who came before, in order to supplement the Brotherhood archives at the Citadel. Although most of the pre-war books have been destroyed, there are a few that have survived. But finding a book in these ruins is difficult. I could have 1,000,000 initiates to comb the ruins, and I'd still never come close to recovering every book that remains undamaged.
So, you want me to help you gather books?
Precisely. The collected knowledge of a lost age is worth far more than any weapon. So, return here with any books that you find in good condition. I will compensate you for every volume that you bring me. Think on it, and return when you have books to offer me.
I actually think I have some for you. If you're willing to take them.
Excellent. How many are you willing to trade?
Just one, actually.
Very well. Here is your reward. Use it well, and return with more books when you can.
As she hands us 100 caps for one pre-war book. And that is a very significant amount of money. As we think back to the books we've just been passively collecting for our own interest, that is valuable. That is very valuable to them. Okay. Ah. What are you doing in this library specifically?
We have set up this area as a forward operations center for our project. The books we collect can be recorded with the computer systems here. We then ship them, under escort, back to the Citadel for transcribing into the archives there.
Well, I guess I'll be going and searching for books then.
Of course.
Okay. You mind? Bye. I see nods. We're sort of friendly with the Brotherhood. I mean, we're not part of them. You know, we're not part of their group per se, but we are certainly associated with them very loosely. We did help them. We met Sarah Lyons, that sort of thing. Down here. It's Talon Company. Come on. Come on, bud. That's all you got. I don't understand what is rotting their brains to the point where they would charge us with a baton. Maybe severe radiation poisoning would cause that sort of behavior, but very little self-preservation instinct. A lot of these people. Lay him out. If he was really dealing with that, then maybe doesn't deserve as much of a terrible fate than the other Talon Company mercs. We'll lay him down straight. Ah, I'll leave it. You get the idea, the sentiment. Okay, where to next? A pit boy for some water. Okay, we're running a bit low on water. Okay, Nuka-Cola does lower water, as it actually should. People always say, oh yes, soda dehydrates you. But it's a half-truth. More leaning on the side of, like, a 3/4 lie. It will sustain you in terms of hydration. That being said, it is not good for being fully hydrated, shall we say. Some scrap over there. Looks to be a turret. Do we take it out now or leave it? Let's take it out now. Oh. A raider here. Or what looks to be one. Gideon's stabilizing his weapon on this rock here. I think we can explain the bad LOD textures as Gideon having only 4 perception. I think that makes sense. Canonical reason. Immersion building. Immersion. I kind of wish we had some form of better sight on this shotgun. Maybe a little more zoom. We are basically using it as a slug gun. Is that just the end of the world right there? It very much is. We are on the very edge of the world. There's nothing there for us. More raiders here. Let's clear them out. Okay. This one's got an attitude. Oh, we've got grenades. And a good throwing arm. Oh! No! Okay. Yeah, that's sort of our fault. I keep forgetting how absolutely goofy explosives are. Okay, they probably think we're dead. They're all over in there. You can see them through the scrap. Take no chances. And that as well.
Don't kill me! You know, I almost feel sorry for this poor bastard. Almost. It's killing time. It's go time!
They had some rapid mood swings there. From don't kill me to this bastard to it's killing time. Oh. There is something we can check out here. Can we repair the, we can't. I think it might be worth it to have the Blastmaster helmet. And it sort of fits the aesthetic, but at least in terms of protecting ourselves against explosives, yeah. Why not? Why not? It isn't too raidery. Mine box. Peek over there real quick. Try not to get too tunnel vision while we're looting. That is something I'm sort of guilty of. My first pass is sometimes tunnel visioned. Cigarettes here. That's turpentine, actually. A wrench. Duct tape. Nice. Mines. Microfusion cells. We still got so much capacity left. If we were using our old setup, we would have been filled up by now. It's definitely comforting. It's a refreshing feeling, I should say. That supervisor helmet. Doesn't give damage threshold, so I'm not sure what the purpose of that is. Yeah, I think we dropped ours. Good. Good riddance. Actually, wait. That is light. Just making sure. Just making sure. Gives us a little bit more guns damage and explosives damage. It fits our aesthetic. Pulse grenades. Let's put on our utility jumpsuit and pop some mentats. Get this open. 12 gauge. Nice. Now what is next? Got a location very close over there. Another stim pack. I'm feeling very bad about this place. This is giving me the heebie-jeebies. Because if we start getting shot at, no force on heaven or earth could save us from the middle of an explosion here. Blooded Metro. Yeah. I saw a green tick. For a brief moment, I think there might be someone over there, and realize it's just one of those iBots. Think for a second. Maybe it could be some good scrap metal. And we know that they aren't very durable. No. Not good scrap metal. They're designed to be so weak that they just explode instantly. They take too much damage, they just are effectively designed to not self-destruct, but be destructed easily. Really? Nothing? Okay. All good? It's like we have an interior here we can check out. Are you a furniture store? It's the exact kind of thing I need in the post-apocalypse. Nice, beautiful IKEA furniture. Some good ammo here. A lot of cases I'll probably never use, but that's okay. That's okay. Alrighty. Check out this furniture store. Here's bookshelves are blocking that window. Oh. How do we... Yeah, I think there's only one real way of doing this. Oh, this reminds me a lot of the Super Duper Mart. Put Magnum in here. That one's got a machine gun. Get into the back. Just like before, we practiced. Even though it's not fun. Except this time we have the shotgun. The ultimate solution for when you're not great with guns. You don't really need to be that good with a shotgun compared to anything else. I think that's it. Should have anticipated there being, you know... What are you? Strange weapon that looks awfully like the 45 submachine gun. But appears to be some form of energy weapon. Let's check that out. Alrighty. Laser RCW. Yeah, that looks pretty snazzy. Electron charge pack. It's the ammo. Sort of rare, but can be made common through crafting. In theory, with the right type of ammo, it could prove able to do decently against lightly armored targets. Could be a decent raider killing weapon, and look at all of this. Someone has been busy building quite a bit of a fortification. And this looks more of like a trap than really a living location. We have a cardboard box we can take. I just want to take it. It's fun looking. Not sure why. I feel the urge. Oh, there's an even bigger cardboard box. Interesting. Alright, let's take a peek at what these raiders have accumulated. There's a back entrance. Party dar. That's an even bigger cardboard box. Oh. This feels like a prop hunt map. And you are certainly not. Okay. Yeah, this is a prop hunt map if I've ever seen one. But it appears that we have an upstairs, up the stairs. Let's see what that's all about. Another interior. Let's get slugs in there, just in case they're wearing metal armor. Oh, and they are.
Yeah. Tear 'em apart. Fuck. Oh.
All right. Gideon patented armor takedown strategy. Add frag grenades on them. Some magnum ammo. Atomic cocktail. Duct tape. Wonder glue. Yeah. This was really anything like the Super Duper Mart. We have grown as a post-apocalyptic survivor. That being said, not sure why that is a thing. That being said, I think we should maybe take a rest here. Maybe end the episode here. This is a nice looking bed. If we're sleeping in it. There is a very small chance that some of the other raiders show up, but I think we've taken out the nearby ones, so yeah. I think we're going to end the episode here. Gideon will take a breather, rest for another few hours in that nice looking bed, and maybe we will next time continue our way along the south. Maybe loop back up to Megaton and see what's going on around there. But all that being said, hope to see you guys in the future.